Good evening and welcome to FSC TV. Alongside Kenzie Council, I'm Andrew Pauling.
Tonight we cover Florida Southern's strengthening ties with the art community, top buttons in its new location, and President Biden reviews for a student debt relief. Only on the Weekly tonight, which starts right now.
From Studio A on the campus of Florida Southern College, this is FSC TV.
The Department of Art History and Museum Studies at Florida Southern announced the overarching theme for the first issue of the department's new academic journal. The semesterly journal will focus on art and resilience in time, media, and geography. The 4 undergraduate students on the journal's editorial board and their academic advisors hope to set a foundation for undergraduate students to experience the publishing process with JAHMS. Essay submissions are open to any undergraduate college student enrolled at a higher educational institution in the past 18 months. An article detailing the latest department edition can be read in the latest issue of The Southern, published last Friday.
The Department of Art History and Museum Studies also named Dr. Alexander Rich as the Endowed Department Chair on Monday. This is a prestigious position which provides holders with consistent financial support for research, mentorship, and other opportunities. Rich has also held the title of Chief Curator and Executive Director to Polk Museum of Art for the past 2 years. The endowment is enabled by the George C. Forsyth Family Foundation, whose president sees strong opportunities for continued art-related advancements with Rich as chair. Now it's time for the Southern Spotlight segment for the week of February 8th. Each week, FSC TV partners with SGA to bring you campus news and ways the student body can participate in different aspects of student life here at Florida Southern. On this week's segment, we're highlighting the dining experience with next week's farmers market and details on the upcoming food committee meeting.
Welcome back to Southern Spotlight Mocks. I'm your host, Blake Lowry, bringing you all the news on SGA. Last week, spring senator elections finished up, and we welcomed Rory Tracy and Rowan Marshall to our Student Senate Board. Congratulations, you two. Office hours for SGA Executive Board members have been finalized for the semester. You can find them on our official Instagram account through the Office Hours story highlights, as well as on the SGA Organization Engage page. These office hours are designed for the entire student body as a direct access to us, the Executive Board. So please come visit with us virtually. Food committee meetings are back this spring. The first meeting will be held on February 24th in a hybrid format as in-person numbers are limited. If you have any concerns you would like addressed, please reach out to Kate Vargas with any details. Next Wednesday, the 17th, will be the first farmers market of the semester. It will run from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and students are highly encouraged to join us on the covered patio between Winnie's Bistro and the pool. Spend your snake bites on some farm fresh produce, you won't be disappointed. That's all we have for you this week on the Southern Spotlight. Remember to be like Moxie and mask up. May the Mox be with you.
In athletics news, the college competed in its first athletic events since last March when the women's basketball team played against Florida Tech on Friday and Sunday. To hear what head coach Betsy Harris had to say, check out this week's episode of The Snakebite, which came out on Tuesday. In upcoming events, both the men's and women's swim teams will be in competition against the University of Tampa Spartans tomorrow for their first meet of the year. The first race is scheduled for 3 p.m. in the Nina B. Hollis Wellness Center pool. Basketball is back in action on Monday against the Barry Buccaneers. The men's game will be here at FSC, while the women's game will take place at Barry. Both games are scheduled to tip off at 5. In alumni news, former baseball player Bobby Slater earned a Super Bowl ring this past Sunday for his work as the head athletic trainer for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Slater played 72 games at FSC over the 1993 and 94 seasons.
One young Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan got the surprise of a lifetime ahead of the team's championship game Sunday night. 8-year-old Julian Casillas was featured on the Bay News 9 network after he handcrafted his own Bucs jersey from Post-it notes and coloring markers to wear at his Hillsborough County's elementary school Jersey J. The story caught the attention of outside linebacker Jason Pierre-Paul. Captain Fear, the Buccaneers mascot, paid a visit to Julian at school last week on behalf of the team to deliver a special message. Pierre-Paul gifted an official NFL licensed jersey to the young fan, expressing his gratitude via video for Julian's support that spread throughout the Bay Area community.
The Detroit Tigers will be having their spring training kickoff day with giveaways and BOGO offers this Saturday. This family-friendly event will take place at the Central Florida Visitor Information Center in Davenport from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. Admission is free, and the first 300 visitors will receive a free commemorative t-shirt. Visitors will have the opportunity to purchase Legoland Resort and Bach Tower Gardens tickets at the event on a buy one, get one free discount. Fans can pick up the latest information on the Tigers' 2021 spring training season while enjoying the on-site craft and food vendors.
A local boutique and designer thrift store opened the doors to their new Bartow location yesterday morning. The Polk County's nonprofit Top Buttons moved to a new retail space across from the old Polk County Courthouse. The previous location on East Summerlin Street permanently closed last week, allowing the nonprofit to transfer merchandise to the new store. The organization operates its thrift stores as part of a larger mission to expressing unique styles of young women without compromising their values. Top Button has 2 other locations in Polk County, including one in downtown Lakeland.
The Ledger is welcoming a new face to the newsroom at the end of the month. Gannett officials named Leon Tucker as executive editor of the paper, the first African American to hold the position in the newspaper's 97-year history. Tucker, who spent his early years of his journalism career in Florida with the now Tampa Bay Times and Fort Myers News Press, was described as a collaborator with a diplomatic approach by Gannett's Florida editor. Tucker expressed his excitement at the opportunity to work alongside the individuals that currently cover Lakeland and the surrounding communities. He will start at the Ledger on the 22nd.
Disaster was averted Monday after a hacker's attempt to poison one Florida city's water was stopped. Old Mars water system was remotely accessed by an unknown hacker who then raised the water levels of sodium hydroxide. A plant operator witnessed the changes being made and reversed it immediately. Sodium hydroxide is used to reduce lead corrosion and minimize the lead level in drinking water. It is also the main ingredient in liquid drain cleaners. The Pinellas County Digital Forensics Unit is investigating the intrusion, and the county sheriff promised the public was never in danger in a later statement.
The Biden administration is currently exploring how to provide student debt relief. While pushing for Congress to pass legislation, the administration is reviewing whether President Biden has the power to deliver an executive action to provide relief. Supporters of this action, like Senator Warren of Massachusetts, argue relieving student debt would boost the economy by allowing more people to afford homes and raise credit scores. Critics, however, voice concerns on moving the burden from borrowers to taxpayers. If an executive action is ratified, it will most likely face a legal challenge.
Staff here at FSC TV have thoroughly discussed the hits of Sunday's Super Bowl commercials and present our 3 picks. The comedians Will Ferrell, Kenan Thompson, and Aquafina got lost on their way to challenge Norway in the General Motors ad with a perfect mix of absurdity, humor, and chaos. T-Mobile's ad showed the dangers of setting up a blind date on a bad network after Adam Levine hilariously paired up pop artist Gwen Stefani with country singer Blake Shelton. And Shaggy gave Mila Kunis some advice when Ashton Kutcher confronted her on stealing his Cheetos.
And that's your news for this week on FSC TV. We'll be back with you next Thursday at 5. I'm Andrew Pauling.
And I'm Kenzie Council. Until then, you can follow us on Twitter at TV_FSC and on Facebook at FSC TV.